Okay, so regardless of whether you've programmed the sprite to move with, when this is clicked, then do that, or whether you've gone for the more programming method, where so when it's clicked forever, if it's doing that, do that. So whenever the game is playing, forever, if you're touching the up arrow, change Y. So then obviously when we press green, we can go from that. Regardless of whether you've done that way. So a few things obviously we now want to do. Obviously when we start the game, we want our little sprite to begin in the starting position. So on my game, it's this tree. So to do that, so we want, when the green flag is clicked, you want to do something. So you want to actually go to that position, so you're going to go to that coordinate. So whenever the green flag is clicked, you're going to go to the coordinate, and if you've got, so I'm just going to change, so minus 2, 11, 11, and then we'll have 55 looks about right. So now whenever I press that, it's going to go to that starting position, ready to actually begin the game. So that's one thing. Another thing, obviously, when you look at my butterfly, he moves and he's going fine, but when he goes down, he still looks to the right, and when he goes left, he's looking completely the wrong way. So we need to do a little bit of programming to make sure that when he moves, he actually moves in a decent way to make a decent game, don't we? So to do that, you can quite easily use this point and direction feature. So we can go up arrow, so we can point, and it already tells you, so point in the direction, we're going to go 90 degrees up. So now when I press that, he now goes up, so that's great, that's awesome. If I then have, whoops, I'm then going to put in a pointing direction, and for the down, he goes 180, pointing down. For this one, it's going to go 100, he's going to go right, and this one, when he, I'll just show you, left is a little bit more complicated. So up's fine, to the right is fine, and down is fine, and up and down and left, and it's all a bit okay, but it all goes a bit wrong when we're going to the left. Okay, so if I was towards the left, he would actually go upside down. So what you need to do is you need to make a new costume. So I've got here butterfly left, so butterfly right and butterfly left, and all we're going to do is we're going to switch to that costume. So we're going to switch to butterfly left, and I'm also, because it's just how it's done, you point direction and right. So now when I press the green flag, we can go up, we can go left, we can go down, up and left, and that works. Why doesn't that work? Do I need to switch to butterfly normal at the start? So when we go back, we look the right way, go left, down, left. It's when we go right, we're then having a problem because we then need to switch back to normal. So let's give it a go. So we come up, go right, go down, we can go left, we can go right, down, up. There we go. So then now, whatever direction he moves in, he looks the way he is going. Although that's now obviously wrong, so we need to make sure we're switching to butterfly. See, this has just got to figure out how to fix these things. So we're switching to butterfly normal at each one of these stages. There we go. So he switches back, and now he always points in the direction that he is going. So slightly complicated, but there you go. So we can have him, so he goes to that coordinate. So he always starts at the same place. And then we have this little bit of script that says, if he's moving, he switches to costume, so he's pointing in the right direction, and then you change it by the whatever amount you want, and that is the next stage of the game.